Hi, everyone. I'm Anna Ryan, Director of Programs with Junior Achievement of Tampa Bay. And I am so excited today to share with you our JA volunteer programming for virtual delivery. Thanks for attending our training. Let's go ahead and get started. So we're so glad you're joining our mission. We are continuing to reach students and we need virtual volunteers to help us. More than ever, our community has the opportunity to help the school-age children with resources, and we provide excellent curriculum. It's ready to be presented in a virtual format. It's fun and easy to use, and it's a great way to volunteer while you're safe at home, individually or as a virtual team. So definitely very excited that you are on board with Junior Achievement. How does virtual volunteering work? Well, first you need to sign up with us and let us know you want to volunteer, and you can do that by visiting jatampabay.org and clicking on the Get Involved tab to complete a new volunteer interest form. A JA program staff member will contact you and send you a virtual volunteer guide, and then you'll complete the required forms and select the JA program and session you would like to take. Submit your video following instructions included in the guide. So once you're done, you send it to us, we review it, and we are going with your volunteer submission. Our focus programs include for high school, JA Personal Finance and JA Career Success. For middle school, we're looking at It's My Future, It's My Business, and JA Global Marketplace. We are also collecting a series of videos for the JA Speaker Series. So if you'd rather just talk about your job, share your work experience, contact us and we'll send you a series of questions and answers to go through. And you can create a tape of the Speaker Series so that we can put it together for a virtual career fair. Experienced JA volunteers who love our elementary programs can contact us directly for elementary program opportunities as well. When you're setting up your session, a few key points to remember. Check your background and make sure it looks okay. You can do a home office setup like this. You can even have your company logo. You could also do a virtual background. You might even want to check with your corporate volunteer coordinator who may have something like that available for you to set up so that you're representing your company in the right way. If you would like to go ahead and take a look at your sound and your lighting to make sure they're okay and everything looks great and that you look fabulous while you're presenting your sessions. Open the items you want to screen share, close all your other applications so you're not getting email notifications or other distractions while you're taping your session. Silence your phone. And if you have dual monitors or a second device, it's a great idea to open up your volunteer guide on that second screen so you have it as a resource while you're teaching. A few tips while you're volunteering. At the beginning of your session, take a minute to introduce yourself. Talk about your job. Think of a good anecdote to share. And if you don't like talking or taping by yourself, bring in an audience. This is a great project to work with a small team of coworkers. They can be your students, they can be co-presenters. You can do a few sessions in advance where you work that all out and make your tape session something really fun for students. Definitely you can volunteer either way. You can volunteer as an individual or as a team. We welcome all of you and we need all of your valuable resources. While you're actually presenting, make sure you look at the camera as much as you can to create eye contact with your students. It's okay to glance away and look at your volunteer guide just like you do in the classroom, but every once in a while just check back in with that camera and make eye contact and speak to the students as if you're face to face. While you're talking to the students, it's sometimes hard to get used to this when you're alone in the room, but just talk like you would talk to the class. Remember, the teacher may take your tape session and use it as a live application. So she may have a group of students viewing your video and be pausing periodically to allow the students to do a worksheet or to answer the questions in their own Zoom session. So pause after you make certain comments or you play a video, or if you've asked a question or introduced a vocabulary word, to give the teacher a moment to pause your session. Parents may also use it in this way. Remember, no matter what, have fun with the curriculum, tell your stories, tell your jokes, and keep it fun and lively just like you would in front of your class. When you're getting ready, make sure you practice. It is okay. It won't bother anyone if you tape your sessions a few times to make sure you're comfortable. Watch your tape sessions, take a few notes, and do another recording at the end for your final edit to make sure everything looks great. Check to make sure you're not on mute. You don't want to spend 20, 30 minutes taping a session and it didn't come out because everything wasn't working properly. And make sure everyone at home knows you are recording a session, even your pets. When you're using the JA materials, we will be creating a video specifically about how to use our blended materials while presenting virtually. That should help you out a little bit. Coordinate a brief session or a call with a JA staff member to receive training on the curriculum you are specifically presenting to help you get up to speed and be comfortable. Watch the volunteer video for the session you're presenting, and you can review the volunteer guide. That's available online. And you will get links to the video and the guide when we respond after you signed up for your session. When you're ending your class, make sure you ask a few review questions at the end of class. Leave your little pause so students can answer them. Say goodbye to your students and thank them for attending your virtual session. You might even want to have a little fun with your sign up. We know the JA handshake was a big part of ending our JA sessions before. So you might want to do a virtual handshake or have everyone wave goodbye, do something fun to kind of close it out. Invite the students to reach out to their teacher or the JA office with follow-up questions. We'll get them to you so that we can continue that communication if you inspire students to be curious and search for more information. I do have a few volunteer conduct standards to cover for our virtual volunteers. We definitely want to make sure that you get that conduct standards form back to your JA office so we know who is taping and submitting videos. The media release form is also really important because we are going to be putting this out on a YouTube channel. So we want to make sure we have your permission to show these videos. Please remember that you are representing JA and your organization, so appropriate dress. Business casual is okay, super casual, not okay for these kind of videos. The background is essential to pay important to. Make sure it looks really nice back there, whichever way you choose, a home background or a virtual background. And please utilize the JA curriculum to stay on track with appropriate topics and language. Thank you for being a virtual volunteer for Junior Achievement. What happens next? Once you finish this video, you can sign up to volunteer with us at jatampabay.org. Work with the JA representative for training on JA curriculum. Tape your session. Check your digital volunteer guide for instructions on how to submit your video. Your video will be reviewed and placed in our library. We'll notify you when it has been approved and posted. So exciting, right? Thank you so much for volunteering with us. Our mission continues to depend on our volunteers and your enthusiasm and your insight. It's so important to take the time now to share with our students. They need to hear from the community. They need to see new and exciting, engaging faces coming into their lessons and their homes while we are all safe at home. And it's very important too, Junior Achievement has always focused on the future. A lot of our topics deal with making future plans or thinking about your dreams. And our students really need to hear right now that it is important to continue planning for the future. And it's going to be so excited when we can get back to working on it. We hope you enjoy preparing your virtual lesson. Make sure you have a lot of fun with it. Please don't hesitate to contact us if you have any questions. And thank you so much again for being part of the JA team. Stay safe.